after a short trek through a little bit of those woods, you come up and you fight these things, and they suck ass, and I usually just avoid them entirely. But there's some stuff over there I want to grab. I've found that pyromancy is definitely the way to go, because even the glorious lightning spear doesn't do much. You know, there's 2 at a time. I had enough trouble killing one of them, and 2 of them will absolutely wreck me. And I don't even think that leads to the boss fight that I'm going to go to. This is why you always take the Crest of Artorias way. After wandering around in the woods, getting hopelessly lost and nearly getting murdered, if you take the Crest of Artorias route, stick to the left and only aggro the one dude with the shield, you can talk to this little fella.
So that thou art new, thou fared well to find me. That cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias.
That is what we're doing.
My advice true. Forget this.
Because there's a big wolf there that'll kill you.
Artorias art none but a fabrication.
She's lying.
Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale.
Still lying.
Respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Yeah, we're gonna say no. If you say yes, you can join the Forest Covenant and invade people in the forest. But that's gay.
And there is
Who's
nothing
doing
more
that?
to say
I didn't
about
want
this
to.
tedious reckoning. Begone from here, pernicious caitiff.
Bye. So we're gonna run through here and try to fight Sif. And it's gonna be... I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do, because I don't have a group of summons to help me. So we're gonna run through here. I don't believe there's a ton of enemies. There's some great loot out in the forest that I've not yet found. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even go for it. The only thing that I really care for is the stone armor, which if I stumble across it, great. If I don't, fine. We just run through here. I get so lost here, like all the time. All you gotta do is just find your way. Try not to run right off a cliff, because that's a thing that happens. The only major problem with getting to Sif and, you know, dying and the bonfire issue is it's just kind of a long run. You don't even have to fight anybody if you just take the route I take. Praise the sun indeed. This can be a very difficult fight if you're not sure what you're doing. Fortunately, I do. I don't have any summons with me though, so I can't just cheese it. But I have powered up my armor and lightning spear. What a great, like, scene. Like, look at this. This is just automatically badass. As you know, cutscene, either story or boss fight. That is the sword of Knight Artorias, one of the greatest of Gwyn's great knights. So you get to fight a doggy, and it's scary. You can encounter Sif in the DLC before he's a giant huge dog that will just straight murder you with a sword. You can even use him as a summon at one point. Yeah, so if you just stay in front of him and try to fight him regularly, you're going to get straight up murdered. So you want to just try to not do what I'm doing right now. Ow. If you get underneath him, you can stab him without too much trouble. And he'll do a variation of swings. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 3. But you can't let him hit you. That spin move, not too much you can do about it. Ow. So you just want to stay underneath him where he can't get to you. And try not to completely whiff on all of your stabs. I don't think I'm going to win this fight. I don't think I have enough health. We can try pyromancy and see if we fare any better. Not quite looking like it. Alright, so pyromancy, moderately effective. The thing about using pyromancy is, luckily, Sif is very vicious, so he'll run straight into it a lot of times. Like that. So we might just come out of this unscathed. We might just take this yet. Yeah, see, he does all kinds of variations on the swing. Well, we're out of Estus flasks, so that's not a good sign. We still got some fire, though. Yeah, see, it didn't work. We may not be ready for Great Grey Wolf Sif. The Lightning Spear is not the ideal weapon for this, because you want something that slashes and hits his feet, so... My boss rush comes to a real quick end. We will face Sif later, after we get some decent armor. Sif is one of the rare bosses that you actually do have to fight. Most of the other bosses, like the Hydra and the Crystal Golem that we're going to bump into sooner or later, and the Moonlight Butterfly, totally optional. See, just look at this. I just want to show off the Lightning Spear a little bit, and how just unbelievably balls out powerful it is. So let's head to the depths. Actually, I lied. We're going to finish up Blighttown, and I'll show you some cool stuff there. Here we are back in Blighttown. This area seems pretty useless. It's off. After you exit the area with the bonfire, you make a left and head past the weird upper area. You climb a little branch, and you can find this illusory wall. Open this treasure chest. Get some humanities. Boom, double fake out. And you head back here. The Great Hoarder! The only reason this place is notable is because there's so many crystal lizards, and it leads to another place, Ash Lake, with a secret covenant with a dragon, where you can get a dragon's head and spray fire at people. Somebody must have fell and died. One thing when you're going through Blighttown, take out those snipers with the toxin as quick as you can. Oh, there's a bonfire here. You're going to need this bonfire because you're going to die a lot here. In fact, I think I'm going to kindle it. The enemies aren't particularly hard, but you end up falling off of a lot of things. So, let's see how we do for our first run. So one thing I haven't yet to mention about the Lightning Spear flating, see there's one right there. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get to that. You just have to do a lot of run-throughs, a lot of falling on random things, jumping from random things, and then you can find all kinds of neat items, all kinds of like things to power up your gear. One thing I have not mentioned yet about the Lightning Spear is, so you can have your shield up while you use it, and you do kind of just like a stabbing attack. How am I supposed to get over there? And if you don't have your shield up, then you do like more of a lunge. But the best part about it is that, oh, Titanite Chunk, I can use that to power up my Lightning Spear. It does lightning damage, and almost, I'd say a huge chunk, maybe like 50% of things in the game are weak to lightning, so you're doing extra damage. Everything else just takes the normal damage from lightning. There are very few things that are resistant to lightning, and those things that are resistant to lightning are usually weak to fire. And since you're a pyromancer, you know, you can just roll out on people. So Great Hollow is basically run around, grab things. There's 10 crystal lizards, so all kinds of stuff to get all kinds of Titanite chunks, which are very helpful. Usually you can just look down and roll down into things. Just look for items and look for crystal lizards. Try not to fall to your death, which you almost certainly will. Once you get towards the bottom, there's mushroom people that hang out. This is dizzying. Yeah. My roll skills are unparalleled. Alright, so let's try to fall down this tree branch. So, good thing you lit that bonfire, because you will be dying a lot, and you have to walk all the way down to the bottom, and this is a big, huge, labyrinth-esque thing, so don't get discouraged, and just be prepared to get killed a lot, and you'll be fine, and you'll get a lot of neat items out of it. Is there anything at the end of this? No. Okay, so we want to jump down to this one. I haven't seen any crystal geckos yet, which is actually kind of a bad sign. I think that means I'm missing them. Like I said before, there's 10 in total, so how do I get to... There was a thing that I wanted to get to. Oh. I'm going to be doing multiple run-throughs anyway. More Titanite chunks. Oh, there's even a ladder. I don't even know where that ladder leads to. I don't even know how to get there. How do I get there? How quaint. I don't have much to say. Please don't roll off to your death. Oh, may have screwed myself. Oh! Oh god, I forgot about these things. Do not get hit with that spray. You'll become cursed. It's a huge hassle to deal with. If it's between death and getting cursed, pick death. That way you don't have to run all the way back to the beginning to the undead parish and get uncursed, or use an item to get uncursed. Okay, what's down there? I'm certain there's something down there. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, where to go from here? Oh, there's a ladder. We can see where this ladder leads to. I'm gonna heavily edit this clip. This is just me running around not even talking about anything. Let's see what's at the top here. More ladders! If you make it all the way to the bottom, like I luckily have with no Estus flasks, you come to Ash Lake. There's yet another bonfire, but we're not going to activate it because I do not want to climb through all that. Notable things about the Ash Lake. You can fight these clam dudes and they drop really sweet items. I think Titanite chunks, which are very rare. They drop something. There's also various Hydras, but none of this is useful to me. So we're going to head back into the Great Hollow, see what else we can scrounge up, try to kill these There's mushroom people, I'll show you those. They're very creepy. I don't want to take on those Hydras. They will easily murder me. One of the more interesting designs. This is also a completely optional area. Nothing here of merit other than a secret covenant. Please don't fall off, sir. These mushrooms make the most depressing noise when they die. They're like... They sound like little children being murdered. And if they punch you, you will be harmed greatly. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Eat fire, you stupid toadstool. Ain't got stuff on the Mushroom Kingdom. But if they punch you, you will. Oh gosh. I'm not sure if Adam's making it out of this. Any one of those punches will just straight up murder you. Just like that. So that's the...
I have a bright idea, at the moment empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is nothing. Oh, Anna, but I must log off. Speak with me.
Well, welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo. If you seek Lord... Exit here, if you are the chosen one. What follows there are... What is it? What am I? If not for...